next on this edition of In the City. After the city election, we got the reactions of the new mayor and city council members. The Rutherford County Coalition Against Child Abuse sponsored a community event where local child advocates were recognized for their tireless work with abused children. The Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department's special events team was out in force at the Special Olympics held at MTSU. And the St. Clair Street Senior Center has a new director, and we sit down for a one-on-one to find out more about her. In the City starts right now. Welcome to another edition of In the City, your source for what's happening right here in the city of Murfreesboro. I'm your host, Casey Kriesky. The city elections were recently held where the city got a new mayor, a new council member, and 2 incumbent council members were also re-elected. We got their reactions.
We're excited and proud, just overwhelmed with all the support. So it's something we're proud of, and worked hard and had a great team working to make it possible. The thing that's most important is that people have faith in me, and that's something I'm going to work hard not to lose that faith. You know, you'll never hear me say a bad word about Ron. Ron is a tireless worker. Ron's done a lot for this community, and I continue looking forward to work with him on the council.
I'm just pleased that we had great candidates, and that's the good part of it. I'm sorry that Vice Mayor came in second, but I'm happy Shane came in first. I'm glad both of them ran.
I'm just humbled by the people that came out to support me. I don't know, I want to, the voters have been awesome. The people that I talked to have been awesome. They've always welcomed me to answer questions and be honest. And I think being honest and reasonable goes a long way. It sounds a little cliche-ish, but my kids, got all these kids and nieces and nephews all around me, and I just hope that if they want to go off to college or stay here at great MTSU, that they'll have a place to work when they get out right here in Murfreesboro and build their career in life like I have. So, I hope that's part of this deal, and just really make this a great community for people to build their career and build their lives and have their families just like I've been able to do, and I'm just thankful for it.
I got to know Rick during the campaign. He's an excellent person, and I'm so proud of him. Well, first of all, my parents, they're dancing in heaven. They're so proud of me, and I got my inspiration from what they did. They not only preached in our house about giving service, they were role models. So the blessed of us must help the rest of us, and so I cannot thank the people of Murfreesboro enough. But I have a deep concern of the voting turnout. I don't know, and I'm going to work on something we can do to make people see how important it is to vote. With 11% in a population of 115,000, it's a big communication breakdown, and that's one thing I'm going to work on, and I'm going to work on that disconnect with the aging population and the veterans. I feel a big disconnect with those two groups of people. So I have a lot of things I want to work on, but I cannot and could not start doing this without thanking the people of Murfreesboro. They have been fabulous, and I'm just excited about getting started.
Well, I feel really good. I want to thank everybody, all my friends and acquaintances and the people that worked so hard. It was so cold out there today.
And our family, oh my goodness, they have worked so hard, writing letters, making calls.
This is a great community, and I want to thank all of my constituents and people of this community for coming out and voting. I wish we'd had a bigger turnout, but we've got a great city, and we're going to continue it moving forward. I think Mayor McFarland's going to do real well. I've worked with Shane for 8 years, and I've worked with Ron for 12 years. Both of them are quality people. I'm just glad we're going to have both of them back on the council. And Shane's got a good plan. He's got a great mind. He's enthusiastic. He's full of energy. He's a good shot in the arm for this community.
Working with abused children is a profession that only a small percentage of people can do, but it is an important job. Recently, some local advocates got recognized for their tireless work.
Today is in observance of Child Abuse Prevention Month, which is April. Okay. This is a joint event between the Department of Children's Services and the Rutherford County Coalition Against Child Abuse. It's just an opportunity for us to come together as a community, the professionals who work with children that deal with not only child abuse but child abuse prevention and just sort of all the services around children. And it's an event where we sort of recognize some of our peers and sort of celebrate the work that we do, which is very difficult work sometimes. It doesn't always lend itself to much celebration, but in April we do set aside one day where we get together as a community and celebrate the work that we do with children. The providers here in Rutherford County, the Department of Children's Services, the various agencies that work together in the community, the school system, the juvenile court, the police department, the Department of Children's Services, all of us really do work together very, very closely here in Rutherford County to put sort of a circle of services around children and families, so that yes, we're trying to do prevention as much as possible, but when abuse and those kinds of things do happen in families, we try to bring that circle of care around families so that we can head it off and keep it from getting worse. I've told people before, this is still a first name community. We're growing, we're big, but we're still a first name community. So, you know, when I have to call somebody at the Department of Children's Services, I know who I'm calling, and they know when they have to call me. We still are a very, very tightly knit community, and that's one of the great things about working and living in Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. We are still able to maintain that, you know, that small community feel. These are awards that peers present to peers, and the Department of Children's Services just recognizes a few people in the community that have really worked with them, have had an impact on the folks that they work with. And then the Rutherford County Coalition Against Child Abuse gives out the William Weitzel Award, which is named, of course, for Bill Weitzel, our district attorney here, who has been an advocate and a champion of children for his entire career. So the award is named for him. The people who really are the feet on the ground, so to speak, when it comes to working with abused children often don't get a lot of recognition. So this is just an opportunity for us to come together and sort of thank each other as a community, and that's really what the awards are all about.
The award winners for this year's Child Abuse Prevention Banquet was Sally Snyder, presented by Kevin Smith; Chief Kevin Arnold, presented by Carrie Niederhauser; Centerstone Ties Program, presented by Janice Milner; BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse, presented by Kevin Smith; and Matthew Wright, presented by Erica Reed. For the General Weitzel Award, the nominees were Tanya Hobbs of the Kamari House, Sharon DeBoer of the Child Advocacy Center, and the winner of the General Weitzel Award was Detective Tanis Knox of the Murfreesboro Police Department's Special Victims Unit.
The special events team at the Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department works many events around the city, but this year was their first time to be involved with the Special Olympics event at MTSU.
The special events team for the Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department is starting its third year. It was formed to help the department engage with the community on a personal level, not just interacting with the public in a moment of crisis.
Our special events team, we have a dual purpose. First and foremost, if a medical emergency, fire emergency, something like that should arise, we're here to mitigate that. But our dual role here is for fire prevention. You know, at some of our larger venues, we hand out fire prevention materials, you know, giving the little red hats to the children that come by. That's been a staple at Murfreesboro for years and years, as well as departments all the way around the country.
We caught up with the Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department Special Events team at the recent Special Olympics at MTSU.
We have several of our department members that have family that participate in Special Olympics. This is our first year to do it. to participate and help them, but this is going to be an annual event for us. We have thousands of lunches downstairs that we're helping with. You did a good job.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Well, no, thank you.
Well, all I did was deliver 100 late lunches from McDonald's.
You see them shine when they do the long jump or when they do the softball throw or the 100-meter dash, and it's just all about them here to cheer them on and to help them know, you know, there's people here to support you.
Say hi to the special events team at the May 17th Duck Derby and 4th of July's celebration under the stars. After many years as the director of the St. Clair Street Senior Center, Linda Burt retired and a new director from the Cannon County Senior Center was recently hired.
Well, my name is Connie Rigsby, and 3 weeks in, new director here at St. Clair Street. I live in Cannon County and actually ran the Senior Center there in Cannon County for about 12 years, and so from moving there to this position it's been wonderful so far. So a great atmosphere here and lots of things going on. Enjoy doing what I do, working with older adults. Of course, you know, it's a bigger facility than what I had, you know, a lot more seniors, but again, you know, senior center director activities are kind of along the same lines. You know, we're here to produce very good programs in education, physical fitness, resource information for those older adults in the community, and to be a focal point. And so those things are very similar. Now, differences, you know, I went from a 6-people staff, you know, that we have about 19 people here. And so that is, you know, a little bit of, you know, more of a challenge, learning names, learning folks' job duties and kind of getting in there and knowing what they do and how we all work together. So that's been a really learning experience for the first 3 weeks. And so we do have a program planning committee that is all seniors. And they look at programs and, you know, help us to bring forth to the staff, you know, what needs to be there. And then listen to those seniors that are saying, we want to go skydiving, or we want to go hiking, or we want to have this program or that. They can kind of take those program ideas and say, how do they fit into those areas? And then we look at it financially, staff, and kind of see where it does fit. So for me, coming in and the staff being very welcoming and the seniors just, you know, day after day coming into the office and saying, we're glad to have you here, you know, it's heartwarming. So 3 weeks in, I think I have found every room in the building. This is a pretty big facility. Working closely, I had my first staff meeting the other day, so that was very important for me to get to sit down with them and listen with them as a group. Because I've only been able to kind of do individual, because people are already, you know, they were already on their track and doing the things that they do when I came. So really just trying to find my place and where that I can help them with understanding some of the state and the federal things that come down to us and the city. So working with them, so.
The Murfreesboro City Schools recently held its Art Competition Awards for kindergarten through 6th grades in the city schools. It was held at City Hall with Mayor Bragg hosting.
A wise man once said art is a celebration of life. And an even wiser city mayor.
It makes all of us a better community when we serve the arts.
And that's what the city does each year by honoring the young artists of Murfreesboro City Schools. The event, hosted by the City Hall Art Committee, awards students from every grade level who have excelled in art.
Starting with kindergarten, our youngest performers. Do we have some first graders here? Let me see the hands of first graders. Second grade.
And even the teachers got in on the awards, with Kim Garrett from Black Fox Elementary taking home top honors. A special part of the night is the Best of Show Award. The honor was even more special for Mayor Bragg.
The Best of Show Award will now be an annual event that will, award that will hang in the rotunda for a year-long display. We're going to frame it. We'll put a plaque with it, and it's going to be named the Mayor Bragg Best of Show Murfreesboro City Schools Award.
And the first recipient of this award is, drum roll please.
Okay, so the winner is Macy Bramble.
By night's end, every student walked away with a smile. And for those not stricken with the art gene, well, we're proud for the kids too.
And even those who are artists like I am, which are struggling just to write legibly, we're very pleased and very proud of all of you.
Murfreesboro City Schools Extended School Program, more commonly known as ESP, always seems to be up to something really cool. Our newest segment highlights a different school each month. The school this month is Siegel Elementary. Our first stop was to the outfit designers class, where the kids who are crazy about fashion were learning the art of dress design.
This is so cute with the little streamers. A very nice touch.
She's making it so I can walk in it.
Oh, so you could wear it today. Very nice. Very good job, Mackenzie. Well, in outfit designers, it's a Tuesday, Thursday class. So on Tuesdays, we will come up with a theme, and then we'll decorate a paper doll with an idea of some sort of dress or whatever that they will, in the Thursday class, create out of streamers and paper and different things like that. So we have our little portfolio, and then we actually work it like a runway.
We're making a prom dress out of streamers. With the yellow, we're going to tuck it in and almost make it look green with the yellow over top of the blue. Tony and I, we combined ideas, and we came up with this.
I think the best thing about ESP is the fact that we're all like one big family. The staff, we're all really close. The kids, we're all really close. We love all of the little kids. We even go to their games. We go to their musical theater performances, their art shows. So I think that's good that we can, you know, it's not just a place that we work, but it's a place where we can influence them in the future.
I would say it is fun.
And although Z agrees that the outfit designers is one of her favorite classes, I think it's safe to say that ESP in general is full of excitement. Oh, and just wait, the fun doesn't stop there. Then we headed to the school kitchen to check out the Cooking with Jack class. From the sound of pots and pans to the chopping of vegetables to a sizzling stove, almost immediately our bellies started growling when we smelled the fresh couscous that these little chefs were learning to make.
We are cooking with a chef that works for central office. We are going to cook foods, taste test them, learning about different foods, our sense of taste and smell.
Our program is about teaching kids healthy food. As you can see today, we did quinoa, we did couscous. Now it's turning over to whole grains, doing away with processed grains and stuff like that. Trying to get kids more healthier, teaching them about their bodies. We'll start doing vegetables, take kids on some field trips, maybe to farmers market, teach them how to buy fruits and vegetables, tell them what to look for. Cooking is fun. They can teach their families about eating healthier. Plus, they can look at it as a job. In the future, they can show them how they can you can earn a good living and have fun at cooking and stuff.
I love cooking. I help my grandma cook a lot. It's really something I like to do when I get bored or something.
The enriching part of this class is that it is not only preparing our kids for future experiences, but they are learning life skills and having fun, which is exactly what working parents investing in childcare want. And the kids can vouch for that. And the best part of this class, of course, was taste testing this delicious recipe. Just like Scales, be looking out for Siegel's summer program information. The kids will have fun with 2 to 3 field trips per week. Fun camps ranging from sports and games to science and space, and also the exciting theme weeks. Be on the lookout for the ESP School of the Month in the next edition of In the City. And who knows when we'll be stopping by your classroom. Local mayors from Rutherford County joined with the Rutherford County Wellness Council in April for walks at local parks to encourage physical activity through community participation.
Raise your hand if you want any of these for you and your family. A lower risk of dying, period. Increased protection from the damages of smoking. A longer, better life. Hopefully, you have both hands up by now. So what do you need to do to get these things? Simple. Just move. There's 1,440 minutes in a day. Can you spare 30? How about 20? I know you can give me 10, and that's the premise behind the Mayor's Walk, a collaboration of several groups, including Murfreesboro City and the Rutherford County Wellness Council.
We have had several walks that we as the Wellness Council have sponsored over the last 15 years. But this we put together to support the concept of getting government involved with the walk.
County Mayor Ernest Burgess, Vice Mayor Ron Washington, and Councilman Shane McFarland led the walk. After a quick warm-up, they were on their way. Patterson Park's outdoor track is one of many safe places to walk, and the 2014 Mayor's Walk is going to highlight those places. 5 laps around the track at Patterson is 1 mile, and it's so much more than 5,280 feet covered on foot. It's a step toward making a habit.
These are short walks, but to stay healthy, it's a habit, and you have to start that habit somewhere. So we thought if we can support it with a short walk on a Saturday, maybe people later on will start doing that every day or at least 3 to 4 times a week walking.
So why not walk? Why not get out with your neighbors and enjoy some time in the sunshine? So next time you're stuck on the couch, ask yourself, why am I not moving? And let's just see what happens next.
Telecommunicators Week was in April. The police chief, fire and rescue deputy chief, and Mayor Bragg all honored local telecommunicators at the dispatch office in the Murfreesboro Police Department. Dispatcher Michelle Rowland was awarded the Dispatcher of the Year award.
Michelle Rowland's been employed with Murfreesboro Police as a dispatcher since September of 2011. She worked prior to that at the Smyrna Police Department, was a dispatcher there. And there's more to tell to that story. I believe this is not your first Dispatcher of the Year award, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Some of the adjectives Michelle's co-workers use to describe her are thoughtful, compassionate, and helpful. She has a positive attitude and is always professional and courteous while on the radio. Supervisor Lindsay Callahan and Supervisor Stephanie Ayers, and they're looking through the midst there, stated that Michelle went above and beyond recently when assisting a family in need. On an extremely cold day, a resident called the communications section to convey that his electricity had been cut off even though he'd paid his bill. His family was cold and in need of assistance. Michelle took it upon herself to contact the Murfreesboro Electric Department. They discovered that the bill had indeed been paid and the family's electricity was turned back on. This is just one example of Michelle's compassion and thoughtfulness toward the citizens of Murfreesboro and her co-workers. As with previous recipients of this award, Michelle has exceptional work performance and displays high regard and loyalty towards the communications section and her job responsibilities. Her positive attitude and ability to be a team player place her at the top of her field. She's always professional and willing to lend a helping hand and serve as backup when needed. So, Michelle, our sincere congratulations to you on the receipt of this award this year. You are amongst many award winners in this room and on other shifts, as you have been in your other jobs before. And we're very proud of you and proud of your commitment to serving the citizens of this city and this county, and know that that's a family tradition that both of you carry on. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Our city, our residents, our business owners, and certainly the people who visit Murfreesboro are very proud of you. Whether they know it or not, they depend on you. And this is National Telecommunicators Week, and I am so proud to present you this absolutely beautiful proclamation on behalf of our City Council. Thank you so much for what you do. Thank you. Thank you. See?
On Saturday, April 26, 2014, the Murfreesboro Police Department had a very successful combined drug take-back and gun buyback special event. The department took back a total of 148 pounds of various types of unwanted and/or expired drugs from citizens. The Drug Enforcement Administration picked the drugs up to be properly disposed of. On the same day, a gun buyback program was held. A total of 6 firearms were surrendered. The Murfreesboro City Schools wants to inform parents that kindergarten registration will be held May 8th and 9th. May 8th registration will occur during the school day with extended hours through 5 p.m. On May 9th, registration will be open during the regular school hours. Parents should register their new students at their 2014-2015 zone school. Overall Creek students will register at Scales Elementary, and Reeves-Rogers students will register at John Pittard Elementary. Parents should bring the child's birth certificate, Tennessee Department of Health certification, immunization, and verification of address to the registration. Also in Murfreesboro City School news, the last half day of school for Murfreesboro City School students has been changed to Wednesday, May 21st. The original last day of school was Friday, May 23rd. The Murfreesboro City School Extended School Program will begin their summer programs on Thursday, May 22nd. That's it for this edition of In the City. For more information about the City of Murfreesboro, head over to the city's website at murfreesborotn.gov. And if you want to watch a specific story you've seen today or catch some of the latest city news, visit the City of Murfreesboro YouTube channel. Until next time, we look forward to seeing you in the city.
Hi, I'm Ashley McDonald with Murfreesboro Fire and Rescue Department, and grilling is one of the most popular ways to cook in the summer season. So we're here to give you some grilling safety tips.
Good morning, I'm Captain Day, Fire Inspector with the City of Murfreesboro. If you have a propane or charcoal grill, be sure and grill outside. Do not grill inside. Another tip is to be sure and have everybody away at least 3 feet from the grill except the person actually operating the grill. If you start using the grill and you smell gas, get away from the grill and call the fire department at 911.
Now Mitchell, right now we're cooking on a propane grill. You have experience with cooking on a charcoal grill. What are some safety tips you can give us for a charcoal grill?
Well, I do cook on a charcoal grill most of the time, and using a charcoal starter or a small chimney, you can buy it at any of your local stores that sell charcoal. They work better, I think, to get your charcoal started and get it all to a good consistent temperature until you're ready to cook. And by using one of those chimneys, you can use newspaper or part of the charcoal bag or something like that to start the charcoal instead of using something like lighter fluid.
Now, if you do use a charcoal grill and you are going to use some starter fluid, you want to make sure that it's a starter fluid specific to a charcoal grill. Is that correct?
Yes.
And definitely want to make sure that the kids stay away from the grill, obviously because it's hot, but also from these fluids that you may be using to start the grill. And when you get finished cooking on a charcoal grill, you always want to make sure that those coals are cold and cooled down all the way completely. Now, Mitchell, where can you find one of these skillets?
Any of your local stores, usually in the summertime, places like Kroger and Publix, and they'll have seasonal items out, and usually you can find them there. Walmart,
Home Depot, Lowe's,
yeah,
that
absolutely.
Type thing.
Any of your local home good type stores like that are going to have something like that. They're really nice. They keep all your vegetables together. That way they're not sliding all over the grill anywhere.
Sure. And this is the style of pan that you prefer, because there are other styles that you may lose a few of the veggies using.
Yes, and this one's got a good wood handle on it. It doesn't get hot sitting over the grill. So whenever you do need to grab it to take it off, it's going to be cool for you.
All of these grilling safety tips and others are located on our website at www.murfreesborotn.gov. Just click on Fire and Rescue.